Guys, it's your boy Buzz here, and today I'm going to be doing some Warframe builds. I did a video on this about 3 months ago, and I never really explained this game. It's earned a top on my top 10 favorite games. I've played it for about a year. So yeah, I'm going to be going over builds, not necessarily my builds, but how you should build your weapons and your Warframe. So what you want to go for is you want to look for what you're going to go for with your Warframe. So with Ember, right, you can make many different builds. Ember Prime is worth about 700 platinum, which any Warframe, like any experienced Warframe player would know. The reason she's worth this much is because of her World on Fire ability. That would be her fourth ability. If you don't know what that is, it deals high damage over time to a lot of enemies. So you're going to be messing some shit up with a very good build. I built her for damage and duration and range, which is usually what I go for with most of my builds, but she mainly has damage. I don't usually use Ember. I have her on my default loadout just in case I ever want to switch over to her. My main two Warframes are probably Nova and Vault. As you can see, I have Prime variant of Nova and the Prime variant of Vault. So my Nova, I have built for... Actually, she has the exact same stats as my Ember. But I use Volt in a... Not Volt. I use Nova in a very different way. Nova is... I use her fourth ability a lot, which should be something that you do. It doesn't cost a lot of energy. Actually, look. Have I been using the wrong build? Oh shit, I've been using the wrong build lately. This is actually my build. So yeah, I was working on this build as something else. That's my speed build for faster mode. So what you want to do is here. Let's start over. So you always want to go with something that's gonna that's gonna match your your aura mod. So for me, that's loot detector, corrosive projection, or energy siphon. Let's just put up energy siphon. So I now have 74 mod slots. Don't overestimate you. As much as this is a fun game and stuff like that, there is math involved. Trust me. So intensify is going to go there. So this is going to be a strength Nova. I'm going to have a lot of strength on this, alright? So I'm modding for strength, obviously. So you're going to put intensify. Blind Rage is another really good one. You're going to put that there. And I probably should have mentioned this. You should probably have an Auric and Reactor installed. I also have a, I've also formatted her once. I'm going to work on her build more, though. So what next thing you're going to do is you want to find a matching V polarity. For me, that's prime continuity for more duration. Duration on Nova is not something you want to mod for, alright? None of her abilities cost duration. Now, if we switch over to Volt, he's going to need some duration on him because 1, 2, 3 of his abilities are three of his abilities need time. So you're going to mod Volt for some duration. I don't have a lot of duration on my Volt. I actually need some better mods for him, which is probably something I'm going to go for. But so you're going to put Steel Charge up because that's the only matching one I have. I forget the other V polarity aura slot, and then I actually am going to save that because I know I'm going to put Narrow-Minded right there. Natural Talent is something you don't need necessarily, I'm gonna test farther on that. Prime Flow, which is going to increase your energy pool. Prime Continuity, which increases your duration. This is okay. And then I'm going to put Rapid Resilience. Matter. So when you get higher up, so when you first start off, these 3 mods are probably gonna be your best friends with any basic build. Steel Fiber for 100%, for 100 and something percent more armor. Vitality for 440% more health, which is an insane amount. And I'm guessing that's another 440% shield capacity. I have not fully upgraded that yet. I don't use these on most of my builds. There's no real reason for them. Streamline to give me more efficiency, and then that. So these 2 builds are, you can see the difference. This one has a higher energy pool and more range, but this one has more duration and strength, and they have the same amount of strength, which actually, now that I look back at this build, would probably be a better build compared to my other one, for the reason being that this is going to be a speed volt. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for modding Warframes. I will go over weapons in your next one, but mod for whatever you feel that you can. If you don't have the mods for what you need, go grind them out. This is a very grindy game. You're going to grind. You're going to do a lot of that. It's going to be constantly needing something in this game. I have so many Prime Warframes because I constantly grind for Prime Warframes and then sell them, which is a pain in my ass. I had to grind. I had to get myself Vauban Prime, the hardest one to get in the game. That took me a while. But I'm going to leave this video here. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. And have a nice day.